Hello and welcome to Ivy Moves. My name is Ivona and today we're having a practice to soften into our lower body if we have walked a lot, hiked, run, worked out, or simply seek a little bit more freedom in the legs, thighs, glutes. So when you're ready, hit me on your mat. So let's start standing and simply bring your feet together as close as comfortable, arms up, and let's forward fold, finding that first forward fold of the day. Maybe you can bend one knee and really stretch the other, starting to use the weight of our torso to create a pull in our hamstrings and calves. And don't bother about reaching the ground or your toes. Just be where you are. Find stability maybe in any surface in front of you, or even your calves or your knees. And keep bending one knee to straighten the other. Really getting heavy into the back muscle chain of our legs. And now maybe hug opposite elbows, head between the biceps, and start swaying from side to side. The knees can be as straight as comfortable without straining the back of the knee joint. And breathe into the back side of the rib cage, getting heavy with the head towards the ground. And gently release. Bend the knees as much as you need, palms on the mat, stepping into tabletop. So even though we're doing lower body, it's nice to get the softness into the whole body. So let's find a few intuitive moves here. Cat and cow, or any circles that your body craves. One more time. Inhale, arch look towards the sky, and exhale, curve like an angry cat. Now walk the knees a little bit back, and let's find a few hip circles. So drop the hips towards the ground and slide them towards the heels. Move slow and with intention. Feel this movement of the hip joint into the socket. Find center and let's reverse the circles. Really savor every angle. We're not here for the repetitions, we're here for the nourishment. So move with that intention. And let's walk back to tabletop. Straighten the right leg behind you, tuck the toes and really kick the heel back. So you're very engaged in that right leg. The core is also braced. We're not dumping out the lower back. And really pushing with that heel as far back as you can. Maybe your leg is sliding like mine. And then bring that knee towards the chest and step to the front. Half split extend from here. You can enter with your foot between your palms in any way comfortable. If you feel like you don't have the space to slide the foot, don't worry about it. And now we're gonna repeat that 2 more times. Rebend that front knee, slide the foot back and extend it behind you. Kick back with the heel. Engage in the hips and the core, they are your anchor. And knee next to the other one, sliding forward. Make space for that knee to come between the arms and extend the right leg for half split. So we search for the opposite movements. The hips is pulling back and the heel tries to slide forward. We can't see the movement, but we can feel the engagement. And that's often yoga, the internal process. And one last time, ground into the palms, bend the front knee, slide the foot towards the back all the way. Behind you, brace into the arms. The upper body is firm and stable to support the engagement in the lower one. And slide the right foot forward towards half split. Notice if you feel any difference right now than the first time we entered in this half split. Maybe we can find a little bit more dynamism here. So inhale, find halfway lift, and exhale a little bit closer to that leg. Inhale, halfway split. Exhale, belly to thigh. One last inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, chin to knee. Now we're gonna enter in a curious pose. It's a mini warrior two. So rebend that front knee and try to find one line between the front heel and the back knee. Once we have that line, that back calf, take it behind you, like it supports you from behind, and we're turning towards that side where our hips are gonna naturally move. So our calf is behind you. Maybe you can tuck the toes for extra support. And extend the arms to the side for warrior two. That front arm, let's put it on the front knee and gently push it out. We're seeking sensation here around the pelvic area, really opening. If your knee feels a bit bony on the ground, feel free to either put a cushion or fold the mat in half and get that knee joint a bit more comfortable. Let's stay here for a little bit, very engaged. Finding growth from all the contact points, pressing them into the ground and raising tall. And now we're gonna move, sway like a palm tree. So the right palm goes up and we're bending towards the left. Don't compromise the bend in the front knee, bend it even deeper. Come to neutral. And now either the elbow finds the knee for side bend, or if the ground feels close, you can also place the fingertips or the whole palm and make a long line from the left knee to the left fingertips. One more time, coming slow with control. Right palm faces up, side bending towards the left. Keep the right knee generously bent. Coming to neutral and bending over that bent knee. Look up, rotate the chest up. Use the right arm as a lever to push your chest a little bit towards the sky. Finding center. And now we're gonna go back in a similar way we entered. Both palms find the front of the mat, taking the shin behind you and sliding the knee back to tabletop. Reset, get ready for the other side. Left leg extends behind us, pushing actively with the heel. Notice if it feels any different than the right side. Feel the control in the contact points, and now slide that right knee towards the chest. Make space for the right foot to enter and extend the leg to half split. Feel free to sit as close to the ground as you need in order to find the stability under your palms in case you're feeling a bit too far. And also, of course, you can always put blocks, books, anything that's gonna bring the ground closer. Let's ground good into the palms. Slide that left leg behind us, extend it behind you. Kick with the heel. Strong hips, pushing with the right knee. Ideally, the front of the thigh is working, and sliding forward into half split. So we get the back chain of the legs in different and interesting ways. Make sure that the right hip is not going to the side, but is looking towards the ground. And that pulls on our left limb as well. And one last time, sliding that heel behind you, kicking. Don't let the rest of the body collapse. And one last time, taking that foot for half split. The toes are facing towards the face in order to really get length here. Now we're going to get ready for half split. I'm going to just change direction so I don't have my back on you. Rebend that left knee and find the heel and the back right knee on the same line. Take the right calf behind you, and your torso automatically is going to turn to one side of the yoga mat. Cushion the right knee if you need, and find mini warrior 2. Even though it's closer to the ground, it doesn't make it less powerful. Touch with the left palm, the left knee, and push it a little bit towards the outside to get the opening in the left inner groin. And let's find that swaying palm tree. Left palm faces up, and we're bending towards the right. Coming through center, either the elbow on the knee or the palm on the ground if it feels close. Using it as a lever to rotate up. And one more time, coming up. Generously bend the left knee, push it out, active in the whole body. And left knee to left elbow to left knee or palm on the inside of the left foot. Give yourself a smile. It's a challenging pose. Coming to neutral, and let's go back. Both palms on the mat, stepping into tabletop. Let's tuck the toes back, pushing the hips up. Down dog. We're not going for sun salutations, but it's a beautiful pose to visit, to stretch the whole back chain of the body, pushing the hips up like they're the highest point of the mountain. Bending one knee, straightening the other, walking the dog. Find stillness, really push yourself up. And returning the knees back on the mat. Taking that left leg straight behind you. And now we're crossing it towards the left. Kicking again with the heel away from you. Look above the left shoulder, find the foot. And now take it again behind you on the outside of the right palm so it comes all the way to the front. Lizard. Let's find some stillness here. I have visited lizard millions of times probably, so coming onto my elbows is quite accessible already. Stay where you feel steady, comfortable, and a little bit challenged. Squeeze that right front knee towards the arm or the shoulder, staying active. And now wherever you are, strong into the left palm or elbow, right palm goes up for a twist. Point towards something behind you, either stay here or grab that back foot. It may take a while to touch it. You can put a strap around the foot to bring it close, and really bring it close to the glute while kicking it back so there is resistance. Keep the front knee squeezed closer to you, or as you open it to the side, flex the foot. It helps with the sensations. Keep looking up wherever you are. Keep squeezing the glutes. Gently release the foot if you had it. And coming onto the palms if you're on your elbows. Shimmy that front foot towards kinda the inside of the mat, and let's find low lunge. I want you to feel really heavy with the hips. The left glute is strong. The sternum, the breastbone is facing up. And we're breathing. And then we're gonna find a little bit of a flow between low lunge and half split. So inhale, raise up, and exhale, push the hips back, palms on the ground or behind you if you wanna challenge your balance. Straighten the front leg 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Move slow with control. One last time, up. And exhale. Palms on the ground, stay in half splits. Strong into the left palm, we're gonna find the twist. Right palm up. Stay stable in all the contact points. The right front heel, the left knee. Either stay here or let's all return to neutral. You can either revisit this pose or take the left palm on the outside of the right foot and twist like that. Use the palm as a lever. This is quite challenging. It requires flexibility, mobility, and balance. You can slowly build your way to this pose without stressing it too much. Returning to neutral. We're gonna keep that leg kind of straight, but let's move it towards the opposite side of the mat. So the right foot now is kind of on the left side, and the back left knee, goes a little bit to the opposite side. So we're having crisscrossing the legs, and we're straightening that front leg. Here, I want to invite you to search for the sensation on the outside of the right hip. So whatever it means to you, you can move that tailbone like a happy dog to find the outside of the leg stretching. If you need to go deeper into the crisscross, oh yes, I found my angle. And breathe into that side. I know it's quite intense. Find the place where you feel steady, even if it doesn't look like mine. And from here, the foot is ready to go into pigeon. So get that right knee close to the right wrist. Send the left leg really long behind you. Inhale, raise up, find really strong base. And exhale, lie down towards the mat, getting the hips a good 360. Release the jaw, release the forehead, the eyes. Make sure that the left hip is heavy and you're not sitting on that right glute. And if the right glute is too far from the ground, fill in the space with something soft like a pillow, even folded towel or a shirt, placing it here between the glute and the ground. Slowly coming up, tucking these back toes, and sliding back to tabletop. Shake out whatever needs to shake out. Finding a few hip circles, noticing the difference between the left and the right side. And let's go with the other leg. Extend the left leg behind you, crossing it towards the right, tucking the toes, kicking with the heel actively and looking above the right shoulder. Sliding the leg behind you again and all the way to the outside of the left palm. Adjust the back knee if you need to. Find comfort in lizard, whatever it means for you today. Squeeze the left knee towards the shoulder. And breathe in the discomfort with every breath, telling the body that we're more and more comfortable, expanding our comfort zone. Now, wherever you are, we're going for a twist. Support yourself on the right palm or elbow. And the left palm goes up. Keep squeezing the left knee towards the body. Don't let it open up. And now either point behind you and stay here, or try to chase the right foot. Either put a strap around it or stay anywhere in the middle where you feel your body slowly expanding its capacities. We're here to find softness and a little bit more comfort in the discomfort, so focus on this. Focus on the internal process and honoring your body. Closing your eyes, just breathe into the sensation. Squeeze the heel towards the glute while resisting and kicking it away. Gently, gently release, coming to neutral lizard, coming onto the palms if you're on your elbows, and shimmy that foot, kind of with low lunge. Find your comfort in low lunge here, arms up. Squeeze the right glute. The contraction here is gonna allow for expansion here. Chest up, opposite directions of movement. And let's find that flow between low lunge and half split. Inhale here. And exhale, extend the left leg. Slowly angle the body over the extended leg. 2 more times, arms up. And exhale. Pull back with the left hip, right hip towards the ground. 1 last time, inhale. And exhale. Staying here, right palm, find stability. And we're slowly twisting towards the extended leg, left arm up. It is a very challenging balance. So if you fall out of it, just laugh it out. Play with it, dance with it. Let's come to neutral with the torso. Keep the front leg extended. Either return to the same balance or take the right palm on the outside of the right foot and slowly twist. Your lower body is your anchor, your contact points are glued. Nothing can push them. And you're twisting around that. And slowly returning to neutral. Now we're doing the crisscross. Adjust as you need to take that left foot towards the right side of the mat and vice versa with the back knee. Extend the front leg. Search for the angle. Move that tailbone until you find a pleasant sensation on the outside of the left leg, starting from the hip, maybe all the way to the ankle. Maybe rotate the body a little bit towards the left so we still get this twist. It's usually these twists that create the pulling in areas that are harder to stretch, especially the outer hip. And we're going for lizard. We're ready for it. So Take the palms in a comfortable way. Bend that left knee to get closer to the left palm. Extend the right leg behind you. Come up, make sure that the left hip is not seated on the ground, and if there's a lot of space, cushion it. And lying down. Release whatever tension is unnecessary right now in the body. We're working deep in the hips, so it's common that this tension reflects in other parts of our body. So find them and breathe them out with love, just like exhale them. Slowly pushing yourself up with the torso. Now just sit on that left hip and take the right foot close to the left for butterfly. Now instead of going for the quick butterfly, I would like us to go with a little bit more intention here. So squeeze the elbows, squeeze the knees towards your elbows and open them up, either supporting yourself on the ground with the palms or leaning forward. Open the chest, so we're not chasing depth, we're chasing sensation here. And a few more times, squeeze the knees towards the elbows and open up, push them towards the ground, lean forward. You can choose your challenge, whether you want to support yourself with the palms or not. Come up, squeeze, move forward, up and squeeze, and move forward. Let's stay here. You can use your elbows or palms on the knees to really push them down. Maybe let's put for now the palms on the knees and let's start twisting. Push with the right palm and look towards the left, behind the left shoulder. Finding center, and the other side, pushing the knee, using that arm as a lever to twist. A few more times each side. Go in your own pace. Take the feet as close or as far away from the groin as comfortable. This is place of intuitive movement where we all have the same framework, but we fit within it the way we need to. So come to neutral. Now we're gonna go into a kind of a uncomfortable for many of us pose. Open the legs around 70%. Don't go crazy here. For a while, I kept feeling a pull on the inside of the knees. If that's the case, micro bend the knees, really press the heels down and maybe close the legs a little bit more. We want to protect the inside of the knee joint. Now find your hip bones and try to move with them to get them between the legs. So it may not happen, but the intention is there. Try to keep the collarbones open, squeeze the elbows behind you, maybe keep your fists like that, elbows close to the body to really keep the chest open. And I'm gonna settle for stillness here. You can maybe find a little bit of bounce. Actually, the bounce is not that bad. Press into the heels, find as much of a bounce or stability. And be gentle with the hips. It's a very strong and resilient area. So we would like to maintain that rather than, overuse its capacity. And wherever you are, slowly come up. Take the knees closer to the body, feet on the ground. One last move here. We're again going for the inner groin. Come onto your left knee under you, cushioning if you need to, extend the right leg to the side. Get the foot and the knee more or less on the same line, and really aim to put the whole foot, including the outer edge of the foot, on the ground. Either stay here, that's already intense enough, or find a little bit of movement. Keep the foot glued, like you can't move it from there. And now we're gonna get only onto the heel and the foot is gonna look up. So notice how this changes, and keep sending the hips back and forward for 2 more times. Back and forward, and one last time. And bring the knee onto the mat. Move a little bit to the side and take the left foot extended. Try to find one line between foot and knee. Keep the left foot grounded and send the hips back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take now the foot to face up and go for back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees onto the mat. Frog pose, super intense. Go as far as comfortable. Like always, take the feet a little bit wider than the knees if that's accessible. Either staying onto the palms, if comfortable, coming onto your elbows, and send the hips back. So again, here we can either find a little bit of dynamism, just sliding back and forth, a tiny bit of movement. Maybe you find a millimeter of opening that your knees can take. And now let's find stillness, pushing the hips back. And breathe. It's so annoying with the breathing. Just, of course you're breathing, but take it with intention. Take it with really the idea that you're sending fresh energy, prana, to the tissues that we're stretching right now. Now let's find a little bit of swaying from side to side. So get heavy on left arm, right arm. Maybe even look towards the leg that you're leaning toward. Find stability, center, move forward with the hips, bring the feet together and knees together. Nice. Getting closer to the end, let's sit on our feet. Our feet are part of our lower body. Tuck the pinky toes under and let's sit still for 5 breaths. If it gets too intense, you can always flatten and come back, but try to stick for it for 4 breaths. Close the eyes and give the grace of stretch to your feet. 3 breaths. Let's take 2 more breaths, actually. I think we can do it. And now we're going to try to sit on our butt. You can do it as you like. I'm going to invite you to join me to bring the knees parallel to the mat and slowly start sitting down. Keep the knees to the chest. It's a lot of ankle mobility, and sit back. Coming comfortable to lie flat onto the mat. Happy baby. Grab the feet from the outside while bringing the elbows on the inside. Feet are engaged, trying to glue the tailbone on the ground. Even if it doesn't happen, it's the direction, so we're not here, but we really try to find flat upper body. Send the knees towards the ground and the feet towards the sky. Opposite movements, right? Nice. Release. Right knee on top of the left knee. Grab the opposite feet. Flex them and pull them towards you. Maybe grab them from the, yeah. So my palm is on the sole of my foot. I can try to grab on the top. I did not find it comfortable. And keep the legs as they are. Let's find a twist before moving to the other side. Send the knees towards the left and look towards the right. Your shoulders are now your anchor. Keep them glued, like not even a piece of paper can come under them. And center. One last piece of effort. Grabbing the feet. Left knee is now on top of the right knee. Grabbing the sole of the foot. Flex the feet and pull them towards you while pushing the knees away from you. Gently release, keep the cross of the legs and the hips a little bit towards the left and knees towards the right. Look towards the left. Feel the ground under your shoulders. Notice where your torso is inflating. Bring the knees to center. Give them one last hug, one last squeeze. And take a few minutes for Shavasana. Get really flat onto the mat, flatten the shoulder blades. Remove any extra flesh from under the sitting bones. Heavy in all the limbs, the head. Finding stillness. Allowing for the blood to nourish all the tissues with fresh energy, with prana. Everything that we opened up to be filled up with the life force. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Stay as long as you need here.